right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports here live in Jow at the Panther Invitational. We've got the Eunice Lady Cardinals. They're 4-5 on the season. They'll be taking on the Gateway Christian Lady Warriors of Roswell. They are 4-4 on the season. So a battle of two 500, almost 500 anyway on the Eunice side teams. The Gateway Christian Warriors are coached by Coach Holly Tipton, assistant coach Kaylee Stevens, and I mentioned Miss Stevens because the athletic director, Justin Stevens, is my old buddy. Me and Ovi had a good time visiting with him yesterday. Justin Stevens is a young man that I went and played football in Australia with, and he and I went to the State Police Academy together. He was a state police officer based out of Roswell when I was out of Hobbs. We worked together for about a decade. He ended up leaving. He got into coaching, was coaching at Gateway Christian, coaching football when they started their football program, ended up leaving, going over there full-time. He's now, I know for sure he's their athletic director. He may be their principal athletic director, and I don't know what all, but he's here again. We talked to him yesterday, saw him, just my old buddy, an old guy that I've stayed in contact for years.
Since when has Billy been a ref?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
He is out there reffing. He's been reffing the last few years, and we appreciate him. I mean, it's hard to do that, especially when you got somebody like me up here talking trash about you the whole time. Over on the Eunice Cardinal side, Coach Gary Frazier, of course, coaching in this ball game, and so the two teams getting ready to get started here today. The Cardinals lost yesterday to Magdalena, a tough Magdalena team. They came in 11-2, and so they were really tough. So this is, on paper, this looks like it should be a really, really good game. And so we are excited. Here we go. Peyton Williams comes away with the rebound. She is the go-to person for this Cardinal basketball team. As she goes, the Cardinals usually go. Lizzie Gayton with it over to Thompson. Thompson dribbles, pulls it back out. Looks like Gateway in the 2-3 zone. And Lizzie Gayton going to shoot the three, and she sinks it. Lizzie Gayton. She must get that from Ovi's side of the family. 7:30 to go here in the first. 3-0, Eunice takes the early lead. That's definitely the kind of start we needed. Ileana Garcia had it, and they turn it over. Peyton Williams now running back the other way as Eunice gets the first turnover. We talked about that during the boys game. Those turnovers can usually show you exactly what's going to happen moving forward. Thompson runs down the lane, throws up a shot. It won't go. She's trying to get a rebound, deflected into the hands of Gateway, and here comes Gateway. Kobos' shot is up. It is no good. Rebounded by Peyton Williams. Kobos is originally from Dexter. I was asking you yesterday if the coach standing behind the Gateway bench was the old Dexter coach, and it is. There he is right there. The shot is up. It's no good. They're going to call Davis over the back.
Yeah, I saw him walk by, and I was like, man, he does look familiar.
Yeah, that is the old Dexter coach. His last name is Kobos, a good guy. Man, he had some amazing track athletes that were about probably your age.
Yeah.
Those young ladies, they won almost every track meet you'd go to. I believe they were state champs, multiple time, all point, high point athletes in just about every track meet. And there is another turnover from the Gateway Christian Warriors, stolen away by Williams, and as she was on the lay-in, or trying to lay it in, she's going to get fouled and go to the line. Yeah, Kobos, a great man, a great coach. He's had some athletes, and when I was printing out the rosters today, I was thinking yesterday, I was wondering if he was there, and I saw that name, Nadia Kobos. I can guarantee you that's one of his kiddos, and that's why I recognized him. So Williams going to miss the first, steps back up there ready for the second. Her second free throw is up, and it is good. And the Lady Cards lead here 4-0. Kaylee Wigley with the basketball, brings it across the timeline. Under pressure from Thompson. Up top to Garcia. Garcia puts it on the floor. Thompson's all over her. She's going to pull for three. Her three won't go. Gets battled around, goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touched down there by Lizzie Gayton. Looked like Lizzie Gayton was behind her. I don't know how she touched it, but they said she did. Gateway to throw it in. There's that what I was calling a travel yesterday, but due to the change in rules, for those of you that didn't hear me earlier, yesterday at the end of the boys' game, who was that we were playing? Nimi was throwing the ball in over here on the side, and the guy was sliding his feet, like shuffling his feet as he was moving down the sideline and threw it in. I'm screaming travel because all of my years of playing basketball and all of my years of coaching basketball, when it was a spot foul or a spot play on the out of bounds, it was like you picked up your dribble. You had a pivot foot, but you couldn't move from there. And what I learned is that has changed. It is no longer that way.
I thought the same thing. I was over there yelling travel as well. Yeah. I didn't know they changed that either.
And so were all the Melancons, and that's how we figured that out, was in a conversation that we had over in the other gym after the fact. What I learned is they now have a 3-foot box to move around in, so they can hop up and down, run in place. I didn't know that, and that is completely new to me. You know, one thing about the game is the years go by, they change the rules from time to time, and that is one of those that they changed. And that shot is up and good by Haley Perez.
Yeah, and it seems like the rule change has been more drastic. I feel like when I was playing, it was just small things that they would change, and since I've came back, I mean, getting rid of 1-and-1 and that box change, those are really big changes, and kind of changes how you play.
Well, and the over the back. There is no such thing as an over the back foul anymore. You'll probably hear me say that because my entire life there was what you call an over the back, and that does not exist anymore. I hear people in the stands yelling over the back, and I'm used to yelling over the back too, but there is no such thing as an over the back call anymore. And that shot is up and good from Thompson. So that shot is brought to you by Guns Up Services as Thompson gets on the board for 3. The Cardinals lead here 7-1. They've got the lead early. Gateway trailing the Cardinals and taken away by Peyton Williams. And here comes Williams pushing it up the floor. She's going to go up and she's going to get the and one. Peyton Williams taking care of business.
Early lead here for the Cardinals.
That is, man, she's been a beast down there. I thought this would be an extremely tight game, and so far the Cardinals are saying,
Well, same with the boys. You know, this Gateway team played Hobbs JV as well yesterday.
Yeah.
With both teams, you just really don't know what you're getting out of it watching that game.
Yeah, because, you know, Hobbs boys and girls, they play a really fast-paced, high-pressure game, and when you can deal with the pressure, then you're probably going to be just fine, and when you can't, you're probably going to be in trouble, and Gateway struggled to deal with that Hobbs pressure yesterday, and just as I say that, Haley Perez comes back and knocks down a mid-range, and it's now 3-10. Riley throws it down to the block to Peyton Williams, and Williams goes up with contact, lays it in for 2, and she's now got 6 points. Peyton Williams leads all scorers here.
One advantage Eunice has with this game is the size. Gateway did not have very big girls, so that's a huge advantage that they seem to be taking advantage of.
Absolutely. Quickly back the other way, working it around the top. That's Garcia, and she throws it up to Wigley. Wigley looking around, trying to get it out here to the right side. She does to Perez. Perez back up top into the hands of Garcia, now down into the corner. They try to throw it down low, and Thompson says, give me that. I'll take it. And so now Thompson, after the steal, going to push it up the floor. That's 4 turnovers already for Gateway. And then Thompson going to get fouled. And so that will be the 3rd foul, so just 2 more. And we'll have the 2-shot bonus that we talked about earlier as they did away with the 1-and-1. Peyton Williams to throw it in. Thompson will take it. Thompson pushes it across the timeline over to Williams. Williams going to pull for the deep 3. It goes off the rim, no good. Battling for the rebound into the hands of Gomez, and then Williams had the steal. It gets deflected away, and now a run out. And, man, we got bodies flying everywhere. No calls nowhere, and here we come back the other way. Williams in the corner, going to run through the middle, throws up a shot. Oh, no. And they call it travel on Williams, so a turnover on the Eunice Cardinals, the first turnover of the game for Eunice. It's 12-3, Eunice in the lead. So slowly bringing it up now is Garcia and the Warriors. They're going to walk it across the timeline. They throw it over into the corner, and they throw it flat out of bounds. That is 5 turnovers for the Warriors. We talked about in the last game how you can kind of keep up with them turnovers and usually know how the game's going. It's 5-1. You got a 12-3 score. That's usually pretty much on par. Gateway's kind of transitioned into what I would call a 1-2-2 defense here. A little zone action. They give it back to Williams in the middle. She's going to run through the middle, throws up a shot, and puts it in. Peyton Williams. She's now got 8 points. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Gateway wants to talk about it. 2:52 to go in the first quarter. The Lady Cardinals taking care of business. It's 14-3 Eunice. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. Shout out to some sponsors. Eunice Pump and Supply. The Nogelmeyers, the Matthews, my neighbors. I got like Eunice Pump. They ought to rename my street Eunice Pump and Supply Street. The only problem if they did that, Guns Up Services, who's one of our other sponsors and lives right kind of behind me, would be like, hey, what the heck? And then you got Parker Energy Services, who lives right across the street from me, and they might say, hey, no, that isn't going to work. And, you know, I've even got a couple of those Eunice Health Clinic employees that live right there on my block. And trying to see if any of the rest of them folks in that area did. I'm probably missing some, but anyway, just looking down that list. So anyway, also a shout out to Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline, Outlaw Grill, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, the City of Eunice, and Badger Hydrovac. Shout out to those sponsors. You make this free broadcast possible. 2:48 to go here in the first. Loving. I was going to call them Loving. I don't know why. They don't even look like Loving. Stolen away by Thompson. The turnovers continue for Gateway. Williams throws it back in, and she gets it to Thompson. Thompson up top to Davis. Davis over to Riley. Riley out on the right wing. Had it taken away for a minute, gets it to Thompson. Thompson going to put it on the floor, run through the middle, throws up a shot, it won't go. And rebounded by Gateway, and here come the Warriors. Number 13, that's Ileana Garcia. Garcia going to dribble across the timeline. Has it taken away for a minute, but they get it right back. Gateway with the basketball. Struggling with that pressure of Thompson. She's giving them fits up top. And now, just as I say that, they throw it out of bounds. 7 turnovers early for the Gateway Warriors. 1:56 to go here in the first. 14-3 is your score. Eunice with the basketball. Williams brings it across the timeline, heads over to the left side. Davis now with it. She's going to pull for 3. Her
Dang.
3 goes in. Woo, Autumn Davis for 3. I bet Mayor John Dean Davis taught her that one. 17-3 is your score. 1:30 to go here in the first. Maureen Davis, I think that was her first 3. Quickly back the other way. Number 3, that's Haley Perez. She says anything you can do, I can do better. She's got 6. It's 17-6. She's got all 6 of Gateway's points. Williams trying to cross over up there. They're going to call the foul on 13, Ileana Garcia. And it'll remain Eunice basketball here after the foul call. Coming out will be Thompson. Coming in will be Gaetan, Lizzie Gaetan. She hit a 3 earlier in this ball game. Williams flips it up to Riley. Riley out there near the top of the key. Dribbles over to the right side. Tries to throw it down low. Trying to get it to Davis. It soars out of bounds on her, and so that'll be a turnover. Cardinals. It's 7-2 on the turnover battle. 1:08 to go here in the first. 17-6 is your score. Gateway brings it across the timeline. That's Wigley. Wigley bounced past to Perez. Perez puts it on the floor. Almost had it taken away by, and she did finally have it taken away by Riley. It ends up in the hands of Gaetan. Gaetan with a running right-handed layup. And if you knew how impressive that is, as she is a lefty, she went up with the right hand, laid it off the glass. Sometimes it's hard to do it with that offhand, but she pulled it off right there. Up top to Wiggly. Wiggly back to Perez. Deflected there for a second by Riley. Gateway is struggling with that pressure. Stolen away by Williams. Here comes Williams up the floor. She's a reverse pivot trying to get to the basket. Has her shot blocked. And then here comes Gateway back the other way. Quickly they're going back the other way. There's bodies flying across, people sliding across the floor. And the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Gateway. It'll be Eunice basketball. That is 9 turnovers for Gateway. They are struggling with the Eunice Lady Cardinal pressure at this point. Gaetan over into the corner. A shot is up from Davis. Her shot won't go. The buzzer sounds, and we are at the end of one. Your score, Eunice 19, Gateway 6. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. Shout out to a couple of these sponsors again. I was talking about a few of them earlier. We're talking about Johnny Robertson and Outlaw Grill. Me and O and Dottie went over to the Bigot and Me's, a.k.a. Big Cheese Pizza earlier, all part of Johnny's Outlaw family. And, man, we had a pretty good little lunch over there. You know, they've Miss Armstrong over there running the place now, new management. And I tell you, although I liked the folks that were running it before just fine, I got to tell you, she's done an amazing job. Yeah. It just seems, I mean, just being honest, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings that were there before, but it seems cleaner. Yeah. It seems like people are asking you if you need a refill. I mean, all of those things, a lot more so today than maybe before. The previous group was just a little more laid back, and they seem like they're getting after it. So shout out to Miss Armstrong and to Johnny and that group. And you go across the street, and man, some of the best food in town. So shout out to Outlaw Grill, one of our great sponsors. Also shout out to Parker Energy Services. Brett and Penny Parker, man, just people that do so much for the community, involved in every aspect of the community. Penny sat on some of the committees with me that helped make sure that we got that new gymnasium. So thank you to them. Just great people. The Parker's been around Eunice for a long time. So after the timeout, or after the end of the first quarter, we start the second quarter. It's 7:40 remaining now on the clock, 19-6. Scramble for the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Eunice. It'll be Gateway ball. Gateway looking to throw it into their own basket. I thought she shuffled her feet and traveled.
I was about to say that too.
Ball gets thrown around, deflected away. It's going to be a jump ball, which will be a turnover. That is turnover number 10. It's 10-2 in the turnover count. 10-2 is not good if you're looking at a score and you're on the side of the 2. Thompson looking. Throws it down the floor to Riley. Riley going to put it on the floor, heads over to the right side. Now she's going to do a step-back three. Her three is up. It goes off the back of the rim. No good. Battle away, or ripped away by Lizzie Gaetan. Gaetan steps back, shoots a three. It won't go. Riley says, I'll take it. Thank you very much. Riley with it. It ends up over here to Thompson, and they're going to call 3 seconds on the lane on Niza Hernandez. So that'll be a turnover, or 3 seconds in the lane. And so that'll be a turnover on the Lady Cards. So here comes Garcia and the Lady Warriors. The shot is up from the right wing. It's no good. Rebounded Kira Thompson. Thompson under a lot of pressure. She got 3 people on her. She gets it to Gaetan. Gaetan back to Thompson. Thompson over to Hernandez. Hernandez into the corner to Williams. Williams' three is up. It is no good. Quickly back the other way. And then Hernandez hustles back, and she's going to steal it away, but then she slid her feet and traveled a little bit. It's a good hustle there by Hernandez to get back and keep Gateway from getting a run-out layup. Got Kirk Pascal up here visiting with us a little bit. Sam Blevins, another long-time Eunice man up here visiting with us a little bit. Shout out to Sam. And then we're going to have a tie ball right there as Williams and Thompson get in and create another jump ball. 6:38 to go here in the first half. 19-6 is your score. Gateway to throw it in. They throw it in cross court into the hands of Perez. Perez with it out near the top. Now over to Kirkham. Kirkham gives it to Garcia. And then they're going to call a foul down low away from the basketball. 6:30 to go here in the first half. 19-6 is your score. Looking to throw it in. They do. They get it right back to Garcia. She turns and flips it up high and in for two. Nice little shot, kind of right over the edge of the backboard. It's 9-8 or 19-8. Great ball movement from the Lady Cards as Lizzie Gaetan lays it in, and she's now got 7. They broke the press nice there.
Yeah, they did.
How are you guys? Good.
How are you?
Everybody coming in here to watch the Lady Cardinals, and then we have a foul down here. I believe they're going to call that on Williams. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. 21-8 is your score. Waiting to see. There we go. They're going to say 2 shots, and I believe that's going to be Wiggly, one of the captains for this Gateway team, as she misses the first.
They got a lot of captains.
They do. When I was going through their stuff, I was like, man, they kind of like when Eunice a lot of times sends the whole team out there, and you're sitting over scratching your head going, how many captains y'all got? She makes the second. Did she get fouled on the 3?
I guess so.
Man, I figure everybody'd be screaming if that wasn't the case. So, anyway, back up there ready for her third free throw. The third one is up, and it touches nothing but the backboard, so that'll be ball that'll get turned over to the Lady Cardinals. Gateway now in what kind of looks like a box and one press. And then we're going to have a block on Gateway. You know, in that last game, we talked about when you're in a man press, if you get that safety back too far, then you have that big space and it messes you up. If you're going to run the diamond press, which is what I called what they were going to run, you got to get that person that's back in the middle, not the far back one, but the next one. You got to get them up to where they're anticipating that long pass.
Yeah,
in that case, she was too far back.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then she tried to get in there, and it was just too late.
Yep. She come running up too late. That ball gets deflected away, ends up in the hands of Gateway. They're going to get the steal here, but man, I tell you what, I was about to say we got the steal, and then they got the steal, and then we got the steal, and then we threw it away, and then we had a foul. So
crazy little possession right there.
Yeah, that was about 3 turnovers back and forth between the two of them. I'm going to call it our turnover at the end because they ended up with the basketball. Gateway with the ball, that's Perez. She flips it up top to Garcia. Garcia cross court, and that was a travel. I thought a shot goes up. It's no good. Rebounded by Perez, and she throws up a funny-looking shot, and Williams now comes away with the rebound. It's just a strange-looking game, but it's 21-9. The Lady Cards in the lead. Thompson with it out here near the top. She's going to go to the top of the key. Slings it over to Ray. Ray gives it to Riley. Riley trying to get to the rack. Steps back, steps through, throws it back up to Thompson. Thompson over to Gaetan. Gaetan from the top of the key. Her shot won't go. Rebounded by Kiara Thompson. She's everywhere.
Thompson doing a great job crashing that.
Yes. And there's a nice shot there by Williams on a nice pass from Ray. And she has 10 points here early in this ball game to go along with 3 rebounds. It's 23-9. Over into the corner, a lot of pressure from Riley. A shot is up, it's no good. Rebounded by Peyton Williams, that's rebound number 4. 10-4, good buddy, old pal. She's our double-double queen, as she just keeps getting double-doubles every game. She's on track for another one here. Already with double points, just needs about 6 more rebounds on the other side. Thompson with the Euro, and she lays it in. Kiara Thompson, she now got 5. Thompson, where you been all my life? 3:50 to go here in the second. 25-9 is your score. Flipping it out into the corner, that's Kirkham. Kirkham going to run all the way to the rack, throws one up and in. Sophia Kirkham for 2. Good looking play there from her. 3:33 on the clock. Running down the middle is Williams. She's going to give it to Gaetan. Gaetan blew the gimme. Getting it back was Riley, or Thompson. I'm sorry, Thompson shot. Now Riley has it.
Man, they're doing a great job breaking that press.
Yep, I concur.
Quick passes. They were spread out.
Yep, I agree. Eunice looks really good right now. They look good in this game.
A lot better with the turnovers than yesterday as well.
Absolutely.
Knock on wood.
Yep, for sure. Granted, Magdalena's tough as nails.
Yeah. I mean, their only 2 losses were to Texaco and Gateway, and they beat Texaco once. So
Yep.
they're playing Hobbs JV right now.
And they lost to this Gateway team?
Hobbs JV beat this Gateway.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So, but what about, you said Magdalena had
Fort
2 losses.
Sumner's.
Fort Sumner.
Fort Sumner's and Texaco.
Yeah, and Fort Sumner's tough.
Yeah, and it was
too.
a close game. I believe they
Yeah.
only lost by 6.
Yeah, Fort Sumner's girls are always really tough, too. And there's a shot that's up. It's no good. Rebounded by Gaetan. Gaetan with the rebound, and here come the Lady Cardinals, and they're going to call the foul down here. Let's see, they called it on 14. You had Thompson. She's number 14. The girl that was Gardner is number 14, so they're all number 14.
They don't have a 14 on their roster.
Yeah. The interesting thing about rosters is I always get on to Max Preps. That's where I get my rosters before every game, and a lot of these schools don't update their rosters. So there goes that PA announcement that goes over the loudspeaker from time to time in here. They get it to Ray on the backside. She goes up strong with the shot. She's going to get fouled. That'll send her to the line. Yep, it looks like Eunice is slowly putting themselves in control of this game. Still early, as Ray misses the first.
Just can't lose this momentum.
Yep. That next shot is up. It goes off the glass and in. The bank is open. So here we go. Pushing it up is Nadia Kobos. Kobos looking for somewhere to go with it. Puts it into the hands of Wigley. Wigley running down the line. Throws up a shot. Oh, no, she doesn't. She flips it back, and now a shot goes up. Ball is going to get knocked out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Williams. Williams didn't like the call there. She looked at Coach Frazier like, what the heck? I didn't touch it. 2:21 to go in the first half, 26-11. And Thompson had what looked like a block. They're going to call her for the foul. And she looked around like, I didn't touch him. And we talked about him a little bit earlier, but I saw my main man Justin Stevens over there. He just strolled over there and sat down. The AD, and he does all kinds of stuff for Gateway. A longtime friend of mine, as Gentry misses the first. Just a great guy. He's a really good guy. Makes the second. As I was sitting here yesterday visiting with him, his phone rang, and he said, hey, it's Lance. Let me take the call. And Lance Bateman is an old buddy of his and mine that worked for the state police with us, retired as the captain of the state police, and then became the police chief in Roswell. And so he's the police chief in Roswell right now. And so able to say hi to him yesterday as well. I don't get to see a lot of those guys like I used to for years, as they call the Lady Cards with the turnover there. Yeah, don't get to see those guys as much as I used to. And then we got a turnover the other way. So here comes the Lady Cardinals. Williams going to just tuck and run down the middle, throws up a floater. It won't go. Trying to get a rebound, and they're going to call a foul. They were in good position, just got to digging them hands in there and got a hold of a forearm.
Might be 5 already, yep.
There's a good-looking young man right there. He looks like his last name should be Ontiveros.
Mr. Number 3 on the field or the court, number 1
Number 1 in our hearts. That's him right there. Jorge Ontiveros. Looking good. I think he's been hanging out in the weight room with Tyler Almaguer and that group because he looks like he's been pumping iron.
Need to get in there too.
As Gentry misses her first here, she's now 1 of 3 from the line. Yeah, he's looking good. He's looking kind of buff. I'd like to give him a massage. I mean, them shoulders just look like, man, there's some meaty things, you know. Oh, my God, dang. Wish I had some shoulders that look like that. 1:56 to go here in the first half, 26-12. Gateway in the full court pressure again. See how that young lady that I'm talking about right there is just a little bit too far back.
Yeah.
That pressure causes the turnover anyway. If she's up 2 more steps, she gets to that pass.
Yeah.
Because she's a little bit too far back, she's not able to get over in that passing lane. And it's those little things like that about the game that are hard to explain to folks, that because you're lined up in the right general formation, it's just that difference. And I mean, if she moves up 2 feet, she steals that pass.
Yeah, for sure. And that's the one thing about basketball is those little details do matter, and people don't seem to. Like we were talking about yesterday, on a football field, you can hide a lot of stuff. You can't really do that on a basketball court. Yep,
you got to have kids that have skills, and you got to have people to put them in the right positions. And just those little adjustments like that are big. Williams going to pull for 3. Her 3 is up. It's no good. Rebounded by number 4. That's Kaylee Wigley. I think it's either Kaylee or Callie. Kallie. I would guess that's probably Callie.
Yeah, I think that's Callie.
Callie Wigley. And then they're going to throw it away. So another turnover. That's turnover number 12. It's a lot of turnovers.
Yeah.
19 turnovers between the 2 teams. Here comes Riley pushing it down. Throws up a shot. It won't go. She's going to get her own rebound, though. And then she kicks it out to Williams. Goes off Williams' shin, and Riley gets it back. And then it gets deflected around, and Williams gets it back. Williams says, let me duck the head and run through the middle, and I'm going to throw up a shot. And they're going to say she got fouled, so she's going to go to the line. It is a rough, tough, rock-em, sock-em, robot kind of game.
Bodies flying everywhere.
Yep, it is definitely a rock-em, sock-em type of game that's being played here. 49 seconds remaining in the first half as Williams makes the first. Peyton Williams now with 11. Subs coming in. That is Hernandez. She's going to come in. Thompson's going to step off. Niza Hernandez. Williams, next shot is up, and it is good. Peyton Williams now with 12. 45 seconds to go. Dribbling is Wigley. Wigley loses control of it. Hernandez takes it away, so another turnover for Gateway. Williams with it. 30 seconds to go here in this first half. 28-12 is your score. Williams with it near the top of the key. Gives it to Hernandez. Over to Riley. Riley with a nice pass. Ray goes up strong. Has it knocked away. Ray had a nice look down there at it. Got her shot blocked a little bit, but getting that ball was going to be Lizzie. And here we go with subs. Number 11, that's Brendel Gentry comes in. And they throw it up top to Gaetan. And Gaetan for 3. Lizzie Gaetan now has 10 points. She's in double digits in the first half. Wigley throws that one over to Loving. The
Eunice.
Falcons will catch it.
Oh, is that her name?
No.
She keeps saying Loving.
Yeah, because she threw it toward Loving. It's over that way.
Oh, gotcha.
That's just me being a comedian. Most people didn't probably understand. But oh, no.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I'm lost there on that one. She threw it flat out of bounds, and they gave it to them. There's Ray with a good rebound. Williams with a runner at the buzzer. It won't go. And at the end of the first half, your score, Eunice 31, Gateway 12. We'll take a little break. We'll be back here in a minute. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Lady Cardinal sports.
Eunice Wrecker and Rental offers professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County, light medium-duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. We have 20-plus years of experience. We are fully licensed and insured. Call us at 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental is currently hiring Class A CDL and regular drivers for the wrecking yard. Eunice Wrecker, located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248 in Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics.
Did you know that Cardinal Hardware isn't just your ordinary hardware store? They're your one-stop destination for all your hardware needs. As the sole hardware store in town, they take pride in being locally owned and operated, serving the community with dedication and care. Cardinal Hardware is fully stocked with all the essentials you need, ensuring you can find everything you're looking for right in Eunice. Cardinal Hardware in Eunice, another proud sponsor of all Lee County sports and academics.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in, backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Thomas Welding, precision, strength, reliability. Located at 3529 North Del Paso Hobbs, Thomas Welding is your trusted partner for top quality welding and industrial services. They specialize in carbon and stainless welding, operate an ASME R stamp code shop, and provide roustabout services, dirt work, equipment rentals, sandblasting, and coating. Owned and operated by Justin Thomas, who says we take pride in serving our community and are a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. For expert craftsmanship and dependable service, call Thomas Welding today.
This message is fired up and fueled by Redbird LP Gas Company. Bart Parker, class of 71 and proud state champ in both basketball and baseball, and the whole awesome crew at Redbird are cheering loud for the Eunice Cardinals. Whether it's academics or athletics, Redbird knows you're giving it your all, and Redbird sees your determination. Balancing books and the ball field isn't easy, but you're doing it with heart, hustle, and pride. Redbird is proud of you, Cardinals. Keep soaring. From Bart Parker and the Redbird crew, behind you all the way. Go Redbirds!
Around here, we work hard on the field, in the classroom, and in life. And companies like Parker Energy, they're in our corner. Since 2006, they've delivered expert transport, pump truck, back truck, and disposal services. But more than that, they've supported us, our schools, our sports, our future. Thanks, Parker Energy, for showing up and believing in what we can do.
Outlaw Grill, the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today. Eunice Municipal Schools is proud to serve their students and community every single day. From kindergarten to high school, Eunice Schools has stood strong, delivering quality education, building resilience, and shaping tomorrow's leaders. This year, Eunice Schools is focused on more growth, more learning, and more Eunice pride because Eunice is on the move and the schools aren't slowing down. To the students, families, staff, and the entire Eunice community, thank you for being a part of something special. Let's make this year one to remember. Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of the Eunice community and the Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 15 years and is family owned and operated. Located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice, Guns Up is your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tank, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on the Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. There's a headset over there if you want to jump on with us. He's afraid he might get run off if he jumps on with us. But we got Jorge Ontiveros. He's always number one in our hearts. He's standing up here visiting with us during the break. We always appreciate Jorgecito, the assistant coach for the Cards. And so 7:41 to go here as we've started the third quarter. Eunice leads 31-12 against the Gateway Christian Warriors. Peyton Williams leads all scorers with 12, and the Eunice Lady Cardinals have the basketball after a turnover there to start the second half. So here we go. Thompson with the ball, gets it over to Ray. They give it to Williams at the elbow. Back to Thompson. She gets an open look. It rattles around. It won't go. Ray with the rebound on the putback. It won't go. It's going to get deflected out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Eunice. It'll be Gateway ball. So Gateway to bring the ball across the timeline. That's Garcia with it. Left hand over to the left side. Tries to throw it down low. Ball gets deflected. They're going to say last touch by Williams, and it'll be Gateway ball into their basket. You know what's up with my scratchy throat? Williams going to take that away, but they're going to call a jump ball, and the arrow will go that way, so it'll be another turnover. 2 turnovers for Gateway in the first 50 seconds of this quarter.
Man, it seems with me, I get sick every time I come down here.
That's probably true. And you eat a lot.
Yeah. Probably put on 15 pounds this break.
That's what I tell people all the time. Stolen away. There's Eunice's first turnover of the half.
Oh,
and then
great
Thompson
block.
with the block, but staying with it was Ileana Garcia as she gets the rebound and the putback, and she's now got 4 points. Williams trying to split the defense, tied up by Wigley. And the arrow goes this way, so it'll be a turnover, Lady Cardinals, and they've now got 2 turnovers in the first minute 20, minute 19 of this half. That is, in total, they've got 9 turnovers for the game, which is not bad compared to some games, for sure. Wigley up top into the hands of Garcia. Garcia going to put it on the floor, throws it through the middle. A lot of traffic in there, and we're going to have another jump ball. And this time it'll go back to Eunice, so that'll be another turnover on Gateway. 3 turnovers for Gateway, 2 for Eunice here early in the half. 31-14 is your score. Williams throws it into Thompson. Thompson going to bring it across the timeline. Here comes the trap. She throws it down low to Gaetan. Gaetan had it knocked away, but she gets it back. Gaetan trying to throw it through some pressure. She had it stolen away again, but she got it back again. Davis over to Ray. Ray up top to Thompson. Thompson thought about the 3, changed her mind, gives it to Gaetan. Thompson going to reset them. She's trying to call the play. Ray out on the left wing, gets it to Davis. Davis with the step through, little up and under. And falling away is Peyton Williams. She gets the rebound and the putback. She's now got 14 points here in this ball game. She's got 5 rebounds. So 14 and 5 for Williams. A shot is up. It goes off the glass and in. That's Haley Perez. That's her second 3. She's got 9 points here in this ball game. Hi. Hi. Hello. Thompson with it. Flips it over to Gaetan. Hi. I'm getting some hellos here from the Romero family. And anyway, right in front of us, the shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Kirkham, and she's going to push it up the floor. Gives it to Perez. Perez for 3. That 3 is going to go over the backboard after it bounces around. It'll be no good. And then the scoreboard kind of flickered and went off for a minute. Now it's back on.
I believe it does that every time they hit the buzzer.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
Seems like it. Is he listening? Kyle Kemple. Shout out to Kyle Kemple. Keep it simple, Kyle Kemple. He's out there listening. I tell you what, he's got a family member from up in Washington that usually listens to the games, always stays in contact with us. We always appreciate him for sure. They throw it down low to Ray. Ray back up top into the hands of Hernandez. Hernandez back to Thompson. Thompson with the mid-range, as she's now got 7. Kara Thompson. That shot was brought to you by Guns Up Services. Garcia over to the left side. She's directing traffic. She's going to pull. Her shot is up. It's no good. Williams with the rebound. That's rebound number 6. She's now got 14 and 6. Nice move by Riley. Riley Ray. She lays it off the glass for 2. 37-16 is your score. Perez with it. She gets it to Garcia. Garcia surveying the floor. Heads up toward the top of the key. Tries to throw it down low. And it looked like Thompson took a finger in the eye from number 15. As 15 was reaching for the ball as Thompson was coming through, and her hand went right into Thompson's eyeball. So Thompson's going to have a sub. She's going to step off, and in comes number 1. And she's not number 1 in our hearts because that's Jorge Ontiveros, but she's number 1 on the floor, Leilene Zamora. Eunice in the 2-3 zone. They throw it right into the top and right over everybody. Gabby Gomez says, I'll take 2. 37-18 is your score. 4 minutes to go in the third. Williams crosses over between the legs, down the lane, throws up a floater. It won't go. Riley with the rebound. Her putback won't go. Rebounded Hernandez. Riley over to Ray, now to Williams. Williams with the step back. It won't go. And then the ball's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by the Lady Cards.
They're down there battling on that one.
A lot of people knocking each other around for sure. So here we go. That is Wigley. Wigley gets it to Garcia. Garcia, they throw it back to her. The ball hits her right between the eyes, right in the forehead. Kind of like a header in some World Cup action. And then the ball gets knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch by Gateway. 3:32 to go here in the third, 37-18. Williams throws it into Dillard. Riley going to bring it up toward the timeline. Heads over here to the right side. Closely guarded by Garcia. Throws it over to Hernandez. Hernandez has it knocked away. That'll be a turnover. And I'm not sure, did they ever blow a whistle?
Took them a while.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was happening there. We got a little cheerleader right there doing a little cheering. She's saying, go Cardinals. I know that's what she said. I didn't understand it to come out that way. She said, but it had to be go Cardinals. 3:11 to go here in the third, 37-18. Another turnover. I think Lizzie Gaetan was going to go score in the wrong basket, but then she threw it away back the other way. Perez then going to throw it away this way. That is 3 turnovers within about a 5-second off the clock span. 2 for Gateway and 1 for Eunice. We're at 9 turnovers already for both teams halfway through the third quarter. 9 combined. Riley over to Thompson. Thompson over to Gaetan. Back to Thompson. I thought she was going to shoot the 3. Now over to Dillard. Dillard. Riley Ruru. Over to Thompson. Thompson backs it out. Back over to Riley. Riley down low to Williams. Williams with a jab and go. Lays it in. Dipsy-do. Call her butter because she's on a roll. Peyton Williams with 2. She's got 16 points to go with 6 boards here. 2:20 to go in the third. Quickly back the other way. Gateway. They get it to Perez. Perez has it knocked away by Williams. Another turnover for Gateway. That's 6 in the quarter. Williams over to Thompson. Thompson over to Riley in the corner. Riley pulls for 3. Her 3 won't go. Rebounded by Garcia and the Lady Warriors. Here's a one-arm pass down the floor. Nice little move. A shot is up. It's no good. That's Sophia Kirkham. And that'll send Sophia to the free throw line as she gets fouled. Trying to look here, getting some messages from the court, just trying to read some court info. It's I tell folks all the time, even when I'm not there, I'm 24/7. The phone is ringing. People don't quite understand. I've probably got 70 emails since I've been up here broadcasting that I'm trying to answer in between quarters and things. It's just it is definitely not as much of a cakewalk as some might think. Davis throws it down low. It's going to soar out of bounds. Another turnover. That's turnover number 5. Gateway was kind of out front in the turnovers for a while. Eunice trying to get back into this thing in the turnover battle, which is not what you want. Garcia over to the left side. Tries to turn the corner. A shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Peyton Williams. That's number 7. She's now got 16 and 7. Trying to get to that double-double. Thompson down low. Throws it back up top. She throws it away. That's turnover number 6 this quarter. Perez lays it high and off the glass and in. Haley Perez now has 11 points. She leads the Gateway. It's back to 18-point game. 39-21, 1:05 to go in the third. They try to throw it down low to Davis. It's a turnover on the Cardinals, turnover number 7. And then a turnover on Gateway. Right, that's turnover number 7 for them this quarter.
A lot of turnovers this half.
Yep. Thompson doing a good job, crossing over, backing it up, gonna reset them. And she gets it to Riley. Riley looking, gets it to Williams. Williams with a little jab and go, flips it up. It won't go with the underhand scoop shot, and she'll go to the line. 37 seconds to go here in the third.
A lot quicker quarter than that third quarter against Gateway and Hobbs JV.
I guarantee you. All right, answering a few questions for the staff up there. And now here we go. Williams steps up to the line. She's ready. Her first shot sinks it. Nothing but the bottom of the net. She's now got 17 and 7. Working on another double-double. You've got her and Ethan Wilson. Between the two of them, both of them probably average a double-double. Williams' next one is up. It's no good. Rebounded Gateway, and here come the Lady Warriors. And that looked kind of clean. I see where the referee was at. From his angle, it probably looked like a foul. That looked pretty dang clean to me.
I missed that one, so I couldn't tell you.
33 seconds to go in the third. 40-21. Eunice in the 2-3 zone. Trying to put it on the floor. She's going to walk, and that'll be a turnover. Turnover number 8 this quarter for Gateway. 21-40. We were talking about those little things earlier. If you're going to run a 2-3 zone on a baseline inbounds play, you've got to have one of your guards cover the middle of the paint, and then the other one has the ball side wing. And that is something else, that those little things like that, they just line up in a 2-3 and stand there. We gave it up, but then we got it right back. And then a shot is up. It's no good, and then they're going to call a foul, I think, on the rebound.
This is a jump ball.
Oh, they call a jump?
Yep.
So there's 7.11. It's 7-11. It's time for a big gulp. You get you a good Dr. Pepper flavored big gulp right there. And a shot is up. It's no good. 2 seconds. A rebound from Peyton Williams. That was her rebound number 8. She's got 17 points, 8 rebounds as we head to the fourth. The Lady Cards lead 40-21. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Eunice Municipal Schools is proud to serve their students and community every single day. From kindergarten to high school, Eunice Schools has stood strong, delivering quality education, building resilience, and shaping tomorrow's leaders. This year, Eunice Schools is focused on more growth, more learning, and more Eunice pride, because Eunice is on the move and the schools aren't slowing down. To the students, families, staff, and the entire Eunice community, thank you for being a part of something special. Let's make this year one to remember. Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of the Eunice community and the Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 15 years and is family owned and operated. Located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice, Guns Up is your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tank, rental equipment and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on the Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. Here live in jail at the Panther Invitational, your Eunice Lady Cardinals lead 40-21. So a 19-point lead, 1 quarter to go. Something to watch here. Peyton Williams has 17 points, 8 boards. She needs 2 more boards to end up with another double-double. Williams flips it over to Thompson, over to Ray. Ray down low to Davis. Davis with a nice pass, and Thompson trying to finish with contact. She'll go to the line. That was nice ball movement by the Lady Cardinals.
Yeah, for sure. Beautiful pass.
You see little things like that, and you're like, nice.
Yeah.
I like it. That's the way it's supposed to look. That looked nice.
For sure.
Thompson's first free throw swishes through there. Kara Thompson drops it in. She's now got 8 points as Jorge Cito slides away from us. 7:49, and she sinks the next one. She's now got 9 points. Wigley headed up toward the pressure. Eunice in a little half-court trap action. They throw it over the top to Garcia, then down low, and Gaetan is going to foul. I believe that's Kirkham. And that'll send Kirkham to the line.
Kirkham.
Sophia Kirkham, Kirkham. One of their captains, it says.
I believe their whole starting lineup is.
They got several captains for sure. There's like at least 4. As she makes the first one, she's now got 4 points here in this ball game. She's 2 of 3 on the free throw or from the free throw line. Back up there, ready. Takes a couple dribbles. Gets down low, throws it up, and sinks that one in there. She's now got 5 points. 42-23. Lady Cards in the lead by 19. Williams with the basketball. Williams over to Thompson. Thompson over to Ray. Ray down to Davis. Nice. Up. Davis missed the little one, but here comes Kirkham and the Warriors. Kirkham tried to Euro and had it taken away by Williams. Williams basically blocked it, and I don't know if you'd call that a rebound. She basically blocked it and took it at the same time.
Maybe a steal.
Yeah, probably more of a steal. And looks like we got a timeout on the floor. 7:19 to go here in this ball game. Your score, Eunice 42, Gateway 23. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports on the Eunice Sports YouTube network and at HobbsAmerica.com. We appreciate you, appreciate all of you listening. Earlier here today, we had the Cardinals. The Cardinals ended up falling to Mesilla Valley, 59-47. They fell by 12. I'm sorry, I can't add. And so in that game, Ethan Wilson with 15 and 13. He had 15 points, 13 rebounds. We got a little hooper over here. That looks like a Romero hooper right there. She got that ball ready. She's ready to sink a 3 and quickly back out onto the floor. Gateway throws up a 3, and that is Perez. That is her, shoot, I've got the boys sheet in front of me. That is her 3rd 3. She's now got 14 points. Williams back the other way, throws up a 3. It won't go, but a nice rebound put back by Thompson. It won't go. And now we got a foul on the floor. As looking to see, it looks like it's going to be Eunice basketball right down there under their basket. 7 minutes, or just under 7. Thompson with a beautiful runner. It won't go. Rebounded Kirkham. Kirkham puts it on the floor. She's going to push it up the floor. Push. Throws it. Oh, man. She should have thrown it. She did. Ended up throwing it away. Anyway, Coach Frazier livid. He's like, go get the ball. His forehead turned red when he screamed at him. It was as red as his little shirt he's got on. Davis over to Ray. Ray had it knocked away for a second. Davis gets it back. They give it to Gaetan. Gaetan for three.
Dang.
Lizzie Gaetan. Her third three of the game. She's got 13 points. 6:10 remaining in the ball game. A shot is up. It's no good. Blocked by Davis. Rebounded. Peyton Williams. That's number 9. Peyton Williams with 9 boards here. She's got 17 points, 9 boards. Needs one more rebound as she tries to attack the basket. It gets deflected out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by Gateway. Here comes Riley into the game. Ray going to go have a seat. Frazier in her ear over there. 5:54 remaining. Gaetan for three. Don't go this time. Rebound by Brindle Gentry. She throws it up the floor. Davis gets it back and then stolen. Back by Dillard. Dillard over to Thompson. Thompson going to run through the middle, and they're going to call the charge on her. Oh, man, that's a rough one.
Yep.
So the ball will go back over. That is 9 turnovers in this half for the Lady Cardinals. You got 11 for Gateway. Man, looking at the turnovers in this game as a whole for the whole group is like, whoo, that's a lot. Kirkham with a beautiful bounce pass down low. And they're going to call it travel. All right. I was saying hi to a little tiny, like 1-year-old fan that we got here beside us.
Got me distracted with the camera.
Yeah. I was chit-chatting with little children's here. 5:19 to go here in the ball game. Still a 19-point game. Seemed like it's been floating around 19 points since the first quarter almost. It was 19-4 at one point in the first quarter. It ended up 19-6, and basically it's been about a 19-point game the rest of the way. As Williams misses the first. She's got 17 points, 9 rebounds. Need one more rebound. I can't imagine 5 minutes and 20 seconds going off the clock without her getting a rebound, but as soon as I say that, that's exactly what will happen as she misses the second. The ball gets deflected around, goes out of bounds, going to be Gateway ball. Garcia going to throw it in. She gets it into the hands of Wigley. Wigley over to Garcia. Garcia going to run through the paint, throws it over to the young Kirkham. Kirkham going to get tied up in there, and they're going to call a travel, so that'll be another turnover. That's 12 turnovers this half for Gateway.
Man, that's a lot.
They've got, 25? 10, 20, 25 turnovers for the game so far. And then we turn it over right back the other way, and here comes Gateway. They get it down to Garcia. Garcia goes up. Her shot won't go. Rebounded by Davis. Autumn Davis with the rebound. Here comes Williams. She's going to Euro through the paint. Throws up a shot. It won't go. Rebounded by Kirkham. She throws it ahead to a not-looking Wigley, but Wigley gets to it. Cross-court skip pass. Kobos for three. Her three won't go. Rebounded Garcia. Her putback won't go. Battled around. I thought Williams was going to grab it right there, and if she had, that would have been the double-double. Now Kirkham ends up with it. Into the hands of Kobos. Kobos up top to Kirkham, and then stolen away by Riley Ruru, and as she heads up the floor, they're going to call her for the carry, so that'll be a turnover.
A lot of back and forth this last quarter.
11 turnovers for Eunice, 13 for Gateway just here in this quarter, and so we'll get her some action over there. We'll turn her on and let her hear what's going on. She's probably like, "Hey, what the heck?" I was going to push the button and turn it on where we could get some sound bites from her for sure. Yeah, we'll put her on the broadcast. We'll have her talking about some basketball in no time. Ain't that right?
Probably better broadcaster than me.
I tell you, it's been an interesting game here. The Cardinals lead 26-45. The Lady Cards do. It has been just crazy amount of turnovers. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 43 turnovers between the two teams.
That's a lot.
The Cardinals lead by 19. They had about a 17-point lead late in the first quarter. Ended up a 15-point lead at the end of the first quarter, but they basically just hung out right there the whole game for the most part. And so it has definitely been an interesting one. 4:13 on the clock. Both teams come out of the timeout. Garcia to throw it in for Gateway. She throws it in up top to Wigley. Wigley going to walk it across the timeline. Eunice going to come out, try some full court pressure. Or not some full court, some half court pressure. A shot is up, it's no good, and there's Peyton Williams' rebound. She's now got 10th rebound. She's got 17 and 10. That'll put her at the double-double, and now she goes to the floor, and they call a foul. Trying to wait and see. I'm assuming they called that on Gateway, and that'll give Eunice the basketball over here on the wing. So Thompson to throw it in, gets it into Riley. Riley gonna maybe dribble up and shoot that three. She goes Thompson. Thompson says, I'll take it. It goes off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Wigley. Wigley under a lot of pressure, and I thought she traveled, no call. And then she's gonna put it on the floor and start dribbling again. She can't do that. That's another turnover. Turnover number 14 this half. 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 26 turnovers for Gateway here in the ball game, and then we had a Gateway player that stepped off the floor in the middle of play, and so I heard somebody saying, "Hey, hey, hey, hey!" I got a little one saying, "Hey!" 3:30 to go here. Eunice with it. Hernandez trying to throw it over the top. She gets it to Williams. Williams falling down, throws up a shot. They're going to call the blocking foul, and that'll send Williams to the line. We got us a little spectator here. She's hanging out here with us. Yep. Yep, she's enjoying the atmosphere for sure. Peyton Williams heads to the line, 3:23 to go in the ball game. Her first shot is up, and it is good. So Peyton Williams now, I've got her with 18 points.
Yeah, heck of a game for her.
18 and 10 so far, still with over 3 minutes to go as she makes the second. 19 points for Williams. So quickly back the other way is Garcia. They come out and get her in the half-court trap. She's trying to step through, throws it down. Williams comes away with the steal. Here goes Williams on the run out. She's going to throw it up and in for two. She's now got 21 points. 21 points for Peyton Williams. 21 and 10 here in the game. We got a timeout on the floor. 3:06 to go in the ball game. Your score, Eunice 49, Gateway 26. And we're getting closer to the end of this thing for sure. Oh. Yep. I always enjoy these tournaments. They're neat to do, the Eunice tournament, the JAL tournament, but they do turn into long days. Like yesterday, we left to come over here at, a little after noon, and then we didn't get home till almost 10 o'clock at night or around 10 o'clock at night.
Yep.
And then today, jumped up early this morning, went to work, got everything done, ran to get something to eat, and then hauled buns back up here again. Luckily today the games were quick, back to back. Not
yesterday we stayed here about 3 hours.
Yeah, in between games.
Yeah, in between games. They didn't leave till about 9:30, 10-ish.
Yeah, and I didn't even look to see when the JAL teams played. I probably should have. Maybe I could have jumped over there and said, hey, I'll help you broadcast one of their games. But I think when this one's over,
we can go home.
I'm going to run north, go find something to eat.
For sure.
3:06 to go here. 49-26, Gateway to throw it in. Eunice in a 1-3-1. I'm assuming it's going to be like a little half-court trap action. They throw it down here to Kirkham. And then Riley going to take it away, running up the floor, and then they take it back from her. trying to see what happened. And they're going to, on the takeaway, they're going to call a double dribble on Gateway. I guess in theory that would have been a turnover, and a turnover. But
too many to count.
I just won't even count them all. So Williams going to run down the middle, ducks her shoulder, and lays it in for two. She's now got 23 points, 10 boards here in this ball game. Peyton Williams doing work. We saw her at Bigot and Me's Pizza when we were eating. She came in, got her a Dr. Pepper. I ain't had one in over a week. I was fiending, and she's going to lay it in for two more. She's now got 25. 25 points for Peyton Williams, 25 points, 10 rebounds, 2:22 to go here in the ball game, 53-26. Oh man, she just took off running, ran about 3 steps before she put it on the floor. No call. Referees are like, come on, let's get this one over with. Kirkham just stepped on the ball. Now she's got it with her feet.
Can you do that?
I was going to say, what's the call there? If they call a jump ball, I had never seen a jump ball called with somebody's feet before, but I thought that's what we were about to get. They did give it to Eunice. So 53-26, 2:05 to go here in the fourth. Peyton Williams goes to the bench to have a seat. Thompson with it. Throws it up top to Garcia. Back to Thompson. Thompson dribbles over to the right side, then throws it back to the left to Garcia. Garcia puts it on the floor, bounce pass to Thompson. Thompson to Hernandez. Hernandez trying to get it to Garcia. It's picked up by Thompson. Her shot won't go. She gets her own rebound and then dribbles it out. She's going to reset them. She tries to come off the pick, and they're going to call Hernandez for the move and screen. So a turnover on the Lady Cardinals, turnover number 12 for them in this half. Gateway's got 16. Eunice has got 12 in this half. And then they dribble it in, and it like just roll it. That was a long roll. 53-26 is your score. Garcia going to put it on the floor, throws it down low. Trying to take it away was Ray and Hernandez. And I'm assuming he called something down there in the middle earlier. That was like about a 3-second delayed call. It was a good call. I mean, we definitely fouled, but it was about 3 seconds after the foul. It's like, let's run a few more seconds off that clock and not call it for a few seconds. Kirkham with it. Wiggly, back to Kirkham. Kirkham down on the block, trying to find somewhere to go with it. The ball's on the ground. Hernandez reaching in there and grabbing it up. It's going to be a jump ball. The arrow goes to Gateway. Subs coming in. Stepping off will be Brendel Gentry. Stepping in is Sophia Kirkham. They throw it right up to Kirkham. Kirkham trying to go up, and they're going to say she got fouled by Garcia. So Lexi Garcia is fouled. Just trying to look at this roster for the Lady Cards. A lot more people on the roster than that's over there on that bench.
Yeah.
As I'm looking at this. So Hernandez runs out, picks up that ball after the miss. And so Sophia Kirkham back to the line. Another one of the captains on this team. Her shot is up, it's off the glass and in. She's now got 6 points in the ball game. Zamora throws it into Hernandez. Hernandez brings it across the timeline. Over to Garcia out on the left wing. Garcia puts it on the floor. She's going to try to get through the middle. Has it taken away for a second, and then a tie-up on the jump ball with Zamora. And they're going to say the arrow stays with Eunice. So
long last minute or two.
They throw it into Hernandez. Hernandez to Garcia. Garcia for three. Her three won't go. Trying to get the rebound was Zamora, and she got rode out of bounds like a rented donkey in Ruidoso on a summertime Saturday afternoon. 53 seconds to go in the ball game. 53-27. I don't even know if they've ever made the actual call yet.
Cleaning the ball.
Did somebody bleed on it, or?
No clue.
And the referee stopped the game, and he's over there with a wipey cleaning the basketball with 53 seconds to go. Is that Nancy? That is Nancy, huh? There's Nancy the fam. My sister-in-law. All right, Laylene Zamora at the line. 53 seconds to go. Her shot is up. It's off the rim and no good. So the first one is no good. So we'll have an opportunity at another. She steps up there ready to go. Her next one is up, and it is good. Laylene Zamora gets on the scoreboard here. 54-27, 53 seconds to go in this ball game. Down to 49. Garcia out there guarding the basketball closely with Wigley. Wigley tries to throw it down low, sliding across the floor, and they're going to call the travel. Another turnover on Gateway. 17 turnovers here in this ball game. 54-27 is your score. With it is Castro. Castro over to Hernandez. Hernandez pulls for three. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's going to soar out of bounds after a deflection. They're going to say last touch by Eunice. 32 seconds remaining. Longest minute of my life. They do get it in into the hands of Wigley. Wigley walking it toward the timeline. She's going to step almost on the top of that Panther's head. And she heads over to the right side, throws up a shot. It's not going to go. Battle for the rebound. Hernandez in there battling. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay here. So to throw it in for Gateway, they throw it in right into Laylene Zamora. So another turnover, and Laylene going to turn it back over as she double dribbles. 18 turnovers for Gateway, 13 for the Lady Cardinals just in this half. The first half had 13 for Gateway and 7 for the Lady Cardinals. Under 10 seconds to go here. Another turnover. Stolen away there by Castro, and then we turn it back over. 14 turnovers for the Cardinals. And then a horn went off and a whistle went off, and they're going to say it's over. Eunice, 54. Gateway, 27. The Lady Cardinals move on to the 5th place game tomorrow. I don't know for sure who they will play. Let me see exactly what the time is. And let's see here. Let me go over here to, it's easiest to see on Emmy's little Facebook page here as he's got that thing shared and it's got the updates in it, so it's easier to read that way. So for the ladies bracket here, the 5th place game, it doesn't show a time. Oh, maybe it does. Maybe this is it right here. Saturday.
I think that's the toilet bowl.
2 o'clock. Now the winner would be here. The toilet bowl would be down here.
I got you.
So Saturday at 2 o'clock in the Panther Pit. So that's this gym again. So the girls will play tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Let me jump over here to the boys real quick. The boys will play in what we call the Toilet Bowl, game number 9. It'll be in the Panther Pit at 12:15. So boys 12:15, girls at 2. So pretty much a back-to-back game, and they're both in the Panther Pit. So we'll be right back here again tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Almost, anyway. And so in that game, just a quick rundown. Sophia Kirkham with 6, Gabby Gomez with 2, Ileana Garcia with 4, Brendel Gentry with 1, Callie Wigley with 1, Haley Perez, a great game. She had 14 points for the Lady Warriors. Over on the other side, Laylene Zamora with 1, Lizzie Gayton with 13 points. That's a great game for her. Riley Dillard with a handful of rebounds, a couple of points. Niza Hernandez with a few rebounds. Kara Thompson with a handful of rebounds. She had 9 points as well. Zakiah Ray with a bucket. a few rebounds. Autumn Davis with a 3-point bucket and a couple of rebounds. And, of course, Peyton Williams, 25 points, 10 boards, another double-double. Great performance by Peyton Williams. And I believe, you know, Outlaw Grill being one of our sponsors, Bigger Than Me, a.k.a. Big Cheese Pizza, she went over there and got the lunch to energize her before she got on the bus. So one of our sponsors had to have pumped her up for that and helped her with the double-double. So, Ovi, any final thoughts?
No, great game. Go Bears tomorrow. Go Steelers on Monday.
Yeah, got a lot of football, a lot of basketball, a lot of things going on. So anyway, we'll be back tomorrow, boys, a little after 12 o'clock. Girls, 2 o'clock. We'll be back here for some more basketball. So for Evie and everyone back at One Radio Square, Charlie Fairbrush operating the score bug for us from afar. We appreciate you. Rosendo, who couldn't be here. Ovi Ontiveros helping me out. I'm Jimmy Jones saying thank you for watching. Good night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.